What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into the last Raw before Bad Blood. Now, I usually ask you how you're doing, but I want to ask you what you thought about the pop that Jey Uso got opening the show. What did you think about it, Matthew?
Incredible. Titles blue too, like they were teasing on social media. They're listening to us, it feels good. WWE's actually listening to what the crowd wants, right? Like what we want as the WWE universe. People were talking about blue plates, I believe, and adding some blue to that title. So they listened. What a pop though. You know what I mean?
You said it.
From from his victory over what was it, Bron Breakker last week. I mean, he's just overcome with emotion and all that, and he's deserving of it. you know, but great reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
Singles next.
Bron Breakker actually coming out, shaking the man's hand and
Mm,
saying the better man won on the night. And maybe getting a Bron Breakker face turn. I wouldn't mind to see it. But yeah,
mm,
singles action was next. That is indeed correct. As we saw Rey Mysterio take on Xavier Woods. Cutting to the chase here, this was a good back and forth match between two in-ring technicians. Xavier Woods picking up the win with some heelish tactics as he went for his finisher. Rey reversed it and he got a
mm.
roll-up win after pulling Rey's mask off, man.
When's the last time you see WWE do a gig where Rey Mysterio's mask has actually been off? And it's been a while. It only happened like once or twice, I believe, where they showed his face, like, completely. But he hit it, took the roll up from Xavier Woods. Interesting stuff. We're gonna see Xavier later on in the night. Women's action next. Zoe Stark, Lara. Hmm. You know what I think about Zoe, right? Yeah, I can't stand Pure Fusion Collective. It's just not it. You know, it's not it for me. Stark defeats Valkyria here. I just want to move on. Just want to
Can,
move on from that.
can we talk about real
Poor
quick
Lara. It's tough, bro. I'll tell you.
that promo
Tough.
that Sonya Deville cut saying that Shayna Baszler only bites when Sonya tells her
Mm.
to, and that was something for sure.
Right. Uh, it's just it's stale. Sorry. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre before Bad Blood this Sunday. Interesting, man. Time flies quick. Hell in a Cell match. They actually had the Hell in a Cell here tonight, and they exchanged words over the mic inside of Hell in a Cell as it was lowered over the around the ring. Mm, heavy stuff. Basically ended with the note, both men staring each other down, just pure hatred. I mean, McIntyre kind of credited Punk for teaching him to hate, I guess. Just good stuff, but Drew McIntyre is not going to be praying to God or the devils. He's going right to him. There's going to be some repercussions in this match, and I think they're going to give us some blood.
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
I have to ask you, man, with it fast approaching, who do you got in the match?
Mm. CM Punk.
Oh, man,
Okay.
I'm 50-50 on it. I really am, but I got to go with Punk too, man. Him
Mm.
picking up a big win. I think we're going to see maybe some teeth fall out, blood flying. It's just going to be a brutal match between these two and potentially a match of the year candidate. That's for sure.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be main event. Everybody was talking about, oh, it's main event and main event. I mean, they're hyping this up a lot. It's got to be. It has to be. What do we have next, bro? I'll tell you. LWO Judgment Day. It's just the next bump in the road for Judgment Day here. I think it was Dominic and JD versus Carlito alongside Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. Judgment Day defeated LWO, rightly deserved. Liv Morgan kind of shoved her way from the top rope, allowing, I think, McDonough to pick up the win here. Rhea Ripley comes out. Her and excuse me, Liv Morgan, they exchange words, but they end up having a shark cage brought to the top of the entrance ramp, and they all fight to it alongside Dominic, who joins in, and it's going to be so funny seeing that nut job from the top of the ring. I mean, if you think about it, it's the dude's dream to be fought over between these two.
Uh,
Live and Rhea. They're beautiful. You know
seeing
what
him,
I mean?
oh, absolutely. Seeing him dangle from that shark cage is going to be a
Oh, dude.
hold. What was a sight to behold next is we saw Chad Gable take on Kofi
Mm,
Kingston, and these two can just go at it in the ring. But like you said earlier, we did see Xavier Woods try to help his teammate. It backfired though, pulling Chad's leg, and Kofi was going for trouble in paradise and was not able to hit it, allowing Chad to hit a vicious suplex to
mm.
victory.
The crowd, the way we saw it on TV, we saw it as it, you know, Xavier was trying to do Kofi a solid, and it kind of backfired. But they're still teasing it. Xavier trying to talk to Kofi after this match. Kofi's keeping his distance a little bit. So they're, like I said, they're building this up so slowly, and it's working. You know what I mean? But it's gonna end somewhere. Sami Zayn, Gunther next.
Take it away. Yeah, here we go.
Uh, Good stuff. Just not giving in to Sammy. You know what I mean? Sammy wants a match. He's making it personal, bringing up Gunther's father and all that. You can't take how he was treated following Gunther's loss to Zayn at 40. Hopefully, WrestleMania 41 will Sami Zayn walk into WrestleMania as World Heavyweight Champion? Doubt it. Mm. But Gunther took nothing from Sami Zayn. He just beat the shit out of him and just stood tall. I hate to
Ugly.
say it, unless WWE does like what they wanted to do with Jey Uso and they gave him just the title shot out of nowhere or the win. Sure, have him take it off Gunther at Bad Blood or something, but it's just another little gap right now for Sammy until they see what he's got next, you know?
Yeah, dude, talking about seeing who has something next, before we got to our main event, we saw Gunther talking to Kathy
Mm.
Kelly backstage, and wouldn't you know it, who shows up? Bron Breakker, eyeing up that championship, man. I'm here for a match between these two. I think it would be incredible.
Loved how they kind of segued into that too, you know what I mean? It was special.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about something special next. This last monster
Mm.
standing match main event that we had, and these two bruisers just went at it. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman just laying waste to each other.
This is the main event as Miz and R-Truth quickly battle Final Testament's AOP here. I mean, it's good stuff what they're doing with Miz and Karrion Kross, but not really sure, mm, how it's going to end up here.
Yeah, I
But
totally forgot.
AOP defeated Awesome Truth.
We had our truth show up and make his
Mm.
return just for his partner to turn on him in the Miz. Heel Miz is better though, I will admit, but I did jump the gun a little bit. I was just so pumped up for this main
I
event.
mean, I texted you because we're getting heel Miz back. You know what I
Oh,
mean? He's being, sold over by Karrion Kross, and it's out of nowhere, just socks Truth. Miz turns heel, bro. I'll tell you, I'm pumped. Main event. Ready?
here we go.
Last monster standing. How corny could they get? Okay. First thought is the ring gonna implode? You know what I mean?
You and I
Like,
were
what was
hoping
it?
for it.
Big Show and Brock Lesnar or something many, many years ago. Did it happen? Well, let's get to it.
It did
I
not. It kind of did.
it did, right? Like, first off, Big Bronson goes through an announcer's table, then is thrown through the ring onto like six chairs planted ringside. They fought up the entrance ramp, went through two barricades, I believe. I mean, the crowd loved it. I hate how they're bleeping those holy shit chants. It's just, I can't wait for them to quit doing that. But how did it end? Braun Strowman goes on the top rope, just like Brock Lesnar did with the Big Show, to suplex Bronson Reed. Ring, mm, it drops to
Collapsing.
the ground, and the poles kind of, some of them snap like forward. You could tell it was definitely much more gimmicky,
Yeah.
but it gave that result. Crowd, that's what we wanted. I mean, it happened. Could it have looked better? Sure. But it's just for the safety. I mean, but nonetheless, they did what they wanted. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. But Bad Blood Sunday, bro, I'm pumped. That was a really good go home show.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with you. One thing that was cool, I don't know if any of you guys caught it. I did catch it as I went to commercial break. We had a
Mm.
Wyatt Six little QR code, and I could have sworn we saw the silhouette of Alexa Bliss. My mind could have been playing tricks. I don't know, but I am
It's gonna
pumped up
happen.
for it. I'm pumped up for Bad Blood. Let us know what you guys thought about the go home show of Monday Night Raw just before Bad Blood. Always like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.